hello, hello, hello. Who am I? I am Meg. So, welcome back. I am teacher Courtney, and I am an online ESL teacher with VIPKID. So, why am I dressed like this? Because it's fun. No. So I am dressed like Meg because I dressed up for my students on Halloween. How much fun is that? So I wanted to come to you guys and talk to you about holidays with teaching to kids in a different country because it can be different. So I am going to talk to you about my experiences as I went through a major holiday, Halloween, and what my experience was and how much fun we had with Halloween. So before I get started, I want to kind of give you guys my code. So if you are interested in teaching littles across the world, you can always apply and use my code COURT0495, and I will be your personal mentor to help you get started. If you haven't started the process, you can go directly to VIPKidCareer.com, and I can be your mentor across that way. If you do use my code or if you use my link, please make sure to send me an email so I can send you resources and send you feedback and help you prepare in every way to get started with this journey. My email is teachercourtney@yahoo.com. So, Halloween, what was it like? So, I was very nervous. I didn't know what to expect. So, this was my first biggest holiday as a teacher. So I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I didn't know what was allowed and what I could and couldn't say, what they did and didn't understand. So I didn't dress up the whole week, just on Thursday, which was Halloween. So I woke up and I got into my Meg costume and I went to class. Not a lot of my students knew what I was, or didn't really ask. So on Wednesday, though, I did have one of my regulars, a student that I've taught, the most taught student that I have. I was teaching him, and at the beginning I asked if he knew what trick or treat was. And his dad was so excited, and he ran and he got a little pumpkin basket, and they were so excited to show me, and I was like, oh, wait! And I ran and got my son's pumpkin bucket, and I was like, ah! So we compared buckets. We talked about how mine was green and how my students' was orange. And then we talked about dressing up. So I was able to show my son's costume on my phone to my student. And my son was Spider-Man. How cool. And then I showed, I asked, do you dress up for Halloween? And so I showed him my son. I said, Spider-Man? And then I slid over and I saw my husband was Captain America. Captain America? And so then my student's dad ran and came back and put a cape on, and he turned around and he was Captain America too. So we had so much fun talking about how costumes are fun and how they were superheroes, and I asked if they would take pictures so I could see them and how that would be so much fun. So I haven't seen my student yet, but he took a week off, and I will see him the next Monday, and I'm so excited. So yes, long story short, super long story, I'm so sorry. So they do some students do know what Halloween is, and they do celebrate, and they do go trick-or-treating. So that was pretty cool to know. I didn't decorate my office any different, so nothing in here had Halloween, but I'm thinking maybe I could put some Christmas stuff up, and then I could teach about different cultures. A lot of my students are in the USA unit, and so I can use my decorations and different holidays as a way to bring in more culture into our classes. So that might be an interesting thing that I could do. Another thing is you can add, I lost it. Oh, I found it. You can add some rewards that are holiday specific. I guess that's how you would say it, but holiday related. So I had my headphones on, and there's a string. It's plugged in, it's charging, so I'm not going to pull it down. But there's a string on it, so as a reward, I've got these little foam stickers. So I've got a pumpkin. I already put my basket away with all of it in there, so I'm sorry. But I've got a kitty cat. I had a skeleton, a ghost, a witch, a spider. So I had different foam stickers. You know, they just come in the little pack at Walmart. So I would throw them all in the bucket, and I would pull out a sticker, and we would talk about it. Pumpkin. Is the pumpkin happy or sad? What color is the pumpkin? Orange. The pumpkin is orange. So then you could teach different things with it. And then, so I just kind of took off the back, the sticker, and then I just stuck it to my headphones, and it just kind of sat there. So, and then every time I brought in one, I would just add it. If you've got long hair, just be cautious because your hair will get stuck to it, and it's not a fun thing. But I even I did the reward even with my students on Friday, even though it was no longer Halloween. So it was pretty fun. I incorporated the reward in different ways for my students. And so it was pretty fun for them to kind of learn. So my experience was a very positive one. I was very excited. I wish I had dressed up more. I wish I had brought it in sooner. So I guess the learning what would I say, like the learning, the piece of information that I learned from it or whatever. What I learned and what I took away from it is that for my next holiday, I can start earlier. So Christmas, I might decorate in here. I might get, it would be so cool to get like a little tree and put it up here. Maybe do some ornaments. I had seen someone had made like a Christmas tree. I could always draw a Christmas tree as a reward and do different ornaments. I could bring in different ornaments and show ornaments that have pictures and ornaments that have names and ornaments that are for different family members. So that would be fun, just kind of incorporate and extend that way. So that's pretty cool. I am so excited about more holidays to come with my students and just to learn along with them. So never be afraid to come out of the box and teach your students about things in your own culture, and then because they're going to teach you in return. And it is so fun just getting to learn new things about our students and what they like and what they don't like. And I was able to learn a lot of my students' favorite things just by them telling me what they're doing for Halloween and who they're dressing up as. So it was pretty interesting. Hope this helps. I hope you guys are so excited and stoked about Christmas, and I hope you spread the joy to your students, whether it's by decorating for Christmas or talking about Christmas or just being holly jolly or wearing a Santa hat. Oh, that would be so much fun in the classroom. Anyways, until next time, bye guys.